Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Adventures of Jacoby. I am the Winter Warlock with Storm Gaming Alliance, here for another episode in Skyrim. On the last episode, we ventured back to High Hrothgar in search for information on how the ancient Nords defeated Alduin, more specifically, a specific shout that they used. Upon entering the halls of High Hrothgar, we were greeted by Angir and told that this shout we sought is called Dragon Rend. However, they do not know the words of power to do this shout, as it defies the very nature of the Way of the Voice, and it was born under the terrible oppression of the ancient dragons. And we were given access to the leader of the Greybeards, Parthenax. As we learned a new shout, the Clear Sky shout, that cleared the way to the actual top of the mountain, the top of the throat of the world, we were greeted by a dragon, an ancient dragon, Parthenax, who had been biding his time for thousands of years, waiting for Alduin's return. For he knew that the ancient Nords had not defeated Alduin, but simply banished him to the currents of time, casting him forward, and that is why we deal with him today. On this episode, we search to find lost knowledge of where we might find an Elder Scroll. Stay tuned. And welcome back. Here we are, indeed, overlooking High Hrothgar. We were all the way up at the top of this mountain where Parthenax lives, an ancient dragon who spoke to us in a normal tongue and told us of what had happened in the days of old and why Alduin had returned in the first place. So first things first, I guess we should probably get down from here. Fight! There we are. So, I guess there's really not much left. We were told that the best place to look, after speaking to Angir at the end of last episode, we were told the best place to look for such knowledge about where we might find the specific Elder Scroll used by the ancient Nords to banish Alduin would be the College of Winterhold, a place we have not been. The College of Winterhold is a mage's college here in Skyrim, in the far north. And that is where our adventure begins today. We will head back down the 7,000 steps, and we will head out over here, to Winterhold. Now, we have been close. Clearly, we've been around here, Ysgramor's tomb, Sarthal, which we passed through. It was locked up tight, Mount Anthor, so we've come through close to where we need to be, but we have not yet been to Winterhold itself. So that's what we have to do today, is we have to make our way to the frozen north, as if this wasn't frozen enough. We have to continue up in this cold weather climate and make our way to Winterhold, over in that general direction. I don't know if we'll be able to see it from here. You know what? I know something we can do now that we have this shout. That's one thing I really like about this shout, is it's not just, it's not just that it helps you get to the top of the mountain, but on a rainy day or particularly snowy day or overcast day, it quite literally does clear the skies and gives better weather. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I will waste too much time here recording our adventure back down the mountain, and I will probably meet up with you all down in Iverstead. See you in just a minute. Hello, and welcome back. Here we are in Iverstead. Here's Mr. Courier. He actually met us just down the road as I was coming across the bridge here. We got another letter. Another letter from a friend, more specifically. So let's see what we have here. Jacoby, you caused a bit of stir in the throat of the world when you demonstrated the power of your Thuum. That's hilarious. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. I, for one, desire to see you grow and develop your talents. Skyrim needs a true hero these days. You should turn your attention to Silverdrift Lair. I understand it holds a mysterious source of power that can only be unlocked by the Dragonborn. Sincerely, a friend. And this time, when we were met by the courier, he did use the pronouns he. So whoever this friend is some man somewhere. I don't know who, I don't know where, but this is now the second time we've been contacted by this friend via a letter to go find a source of power, so that's pretty cool. Outside of just exploring, we now have Angir, who will tell us where Whispers of Words can be found, and we're also getting this letter from a mysterious friend who is sort of trying to point us in similar directions to go find more shouts, to find more words of power. So that's pretty cool. We've got a few people who are looking out for us to try to gain a little bit more power and a little bit more influence here. Oh, really? Just sprained my ankle there. Great. Let's cross the river here. Fast tide, as there is a waterfall down there. But yeah, so it looks like we get to go on a little bit of an adventure towards Winterhold, which we haven't directly traveled to. We've traveled near, but we haven't actually been to Winterhold proper, and certainly not the college. So that's pretty cool. We've been left with some pretty heavy philosophical questions here on the last episode. Angir and Parthenax both seem to raise fairly reasonable questions as to the nature of what we really plan on doing here. Are we really going to interfere with the will of the gods and try to defeat Alduin one more time? Can Alduin actually be defeated in the first place? Or are we just going to have to do the same thing that the ancient Nords did and just cast him out onto the currents of time to basically shuffle him off onto another generation of people and save the world for now? Can we even save the world? Perhaps in our efforts to slow the end of the world, we may hasten the end of the world. So a lot of heavy questions being tossed around here. Lost Knife Hideout, we were there before. A lot of heavy questions being tossed around, but I think that Jacoby is pretty well of the mindset that, we are this fabled last Dragonborn, and then just sitting idly by while Alduin raises all of these dead dragons, and then, wants to basically take over the world all over again, that, maybe that's not in our best interest to just let him do his thing, that maybe being the only Dragonborn and being possibly the last Dragonborn, maybe it is in our best interest to try to step in, to try to make some kind of an attempt to change the tides of fate and see, if we can keep this world going. Jacoby seems to like the world, we don't really want to just die or fall under enslavement of the dragons yet again. The ancient Nords fought long and hard to usurp their masters, the ancient dragons, and I don't think that Jacoby wants to just stand idly by and watch that happen a second time. If he can do anything about it, I think he will. So I guess we have to try to locate this Elder Scroll and see if maybe we can thwart Alduin's plans yet again. Now, whether or not we are able to kill him or just cast him out on the sands of time, we don't know. You know, that's one of those unanswerable questions. We won't really know until we get to that point. So I guess it's really just sort of one step at a time, and step one seems to be locating this Elder Scroll and seeing if we can even locate this Elder Scroll and try to make some steps towards at least getting to a 0 point of where the ancient Nords were. They had this Elder Scroll, they had this Dragon Rend shout. So the basic idea from Parthenax was to track down the specific Elder Scroll used by the ancient Nords to cast Alduin amongst the, out into time, forward into time. Get that very specific, Elder Scroll, then go back in time. Oh wow, that was super effective. Come on, you want some or not? Oh, I missed him. There we go. But yeah, find that specific Elder Scroll. Oh, look, there's a dragon. Well, hopefully he stays over there, because we're not really trying to fight a dragon. We just fought like 2 dragons a couple of episodes ago, so maybe it'll just stay over there. It would be handy to have that Dragon Rend shout if it can shout a dragon from the sky, but that's yet to be seen. But yeah, basically we have to go track down this Elder Scroll, this fragment of creation, this fabled artifact, then return to what Parthenax calls the Time Wound, which we saw was a little ripple in space at the throat of the world, where the ancient Nords had initially cast Alduin out. Oh.
I don't know who you think I am.
Oh, those are just those red guards. And yeah, see if we can cast ourselves back in time through that same portal that Alduin was cast forward in time, and see if we can learn the words of power for Dragon Rend from the ancient tongues who created it in the first place. So, lots of weird stuff. Let's see if I can... Yeah, so it looks like there's a little bit of a bridge here, so I guess that's what we'll do, is we'll go down here and fight some wolves. There we go. Oh, one-handed increased. Nice. To 62. Oh, good. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's Alduin. That's Alduin raising another dragon. Crap. Okay. Well. Assassin. Oh. Okay, an assassin. Dark Brotherhood assassin note. We know what's in there. So more assassins from the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, that's definitely Alduin raising another dragon over there. That's probably bad news. Oh boy. Well, we were going to try to avoid dragons, but I guess we're just going to go try to chase down Alduin himself before anything terrible happens. Come on, let's get through here. Anga's Mill. Yeah, that's definitely Alduin. That is definitely Alduin raising another dragon. Crap. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing left to it. That's pretty cool. It's been a while since we've seen Alduin. Alright, you big bastard. Yeah, I know you definitely see us. Yep, and Alduin's gonna fly off. Who are you fighting? Wolves? Yep. There we go. Veen Turuth. Come on. All right. He wasn't too bad. Oh, who's trying? Oh. Like, really? A wolf is still gonna sit here and try to fight me after it just saw me murder a dragon? That doesn't seem really smart. All right, let's see what we can get out of here. Get that dragon soul. Nice. So let's go check out this dragon burial mound. We got another dragon soul. Alduin has flown off. There we go. Defeat this ice wolf. All right. So let's see if there's anything interesting going on over here anymore. Well, this sort of looks undisturbed, but we clearly know it has been disturbed. Nice. Geez, I feel like I haven't had to do a lockpicking minigame in an age. I feel like we haven't really done a whole lot of dungeon diving here recently. It's just been a lot of walking back and forth everywhere. So there we go. That's pretty cool. It's like Beetlejuice. We must have said Alduin's name too many times and summoned him over here to raise another dragon. We didn't get a chance to fight Alduin himself, which is honestly probably for the best. But yeah, we were able to take down the dragon he just summoned forth, so that's at least of some benefit. See if we can just start heading off in this direction through the wilderness. Let's see if we can, oh, we got something else. Oh, good, a snowy saber cat. I like this fire breath shout. We should have got this a while ago. It is strong. I'm pretty sure he only knows 2 words of the shout. And yeah, it is fairly powerful. That is, yeah, I'm liking that. I took 2 wolves down in 1 shout before there, so yeah, I mean, the unrelenting force, you can't go wrong with that. Imperials? Yep.
Legion's always looking for strong.
Yeah, well, you can look somewhere else. Oh. Alright, so this is some kind of a... Oh, okay, I think we've been through here already. Maybe? Oh, skeletons. Okay, well, we're just gonna try to keep on keeping on. If the skeletons want to fight, which I'm sure means necromancers as well, then that'll be what it'll be. But I'm not really gonna stop. There you go, you're dead. Nope, you can't do that. Man, they are really mad at us. Yep, light armor increased, cool. I'm just literally just ignoring you. Like, yeah, whatever. You can keep trying to shoot at me as I run away, but I'm not worried about fighting some mages and their skeletons. Now it's angry at us. What? Come on now. That is enough. Why is everybody so angry at us today? Jeez. Plentiful stamina, strength. We've got all the elven stuff we need. Cool. Alright, let's continue on our way here. Yeah, alright. Oh, what's that? Okay, just a snow fox. Yeah, kind of a nice day, honestly. I mean, just, walking through the snowy countryside. Had to fight a random assassin. Had a fort full of skeletons and likely necromancers. Mages of some kind, I'd imagine. Then just a random red guard who decided he wanted to pick a fight. More wolves. No more wolves. Man, I love this shout. That is badass. Hey, look at that. I wonder if that's the college. I mean, it has to be, right? Yeah, so there's a ruin over there. Yeah, welcome to the frozen north. Who are you, Stormcloak or,
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn chucks.
Nope, wasn't gonna barter with you at all. Why would I barter with a guard? I've done nothing wrong. So that must be the College of Winterhold. Here's some ancient Nordic architecture of some kind. Doesn't appear to be any kind of a ruin or anything. There's a ship down there in the water. Well, that's pretty cool. Just a bunch of stones. So I wonder if the mages over here at Winterhold will know any information about where we might be able to find an Elder Scroll. Jacoby's not the biggest fan of mages, but we'll see what happens. I thought I heard a wolf there for a second. Who are you?
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
That's fine, I wasn't gonna chat anyway. I just wanted to see who you were, that's all. Just a courier. Just keep it moving. Man, this is gorgeous countryside up here, though. Absolutely oh. There we go. Snow bear. No match for the great Jacoby. Let's take a look up here. Put your sword away, Jacoby. We can't see. Yeah. Gorgeous country. Gorgeous country. All right. Yeah, let's make our way over here into Winterhold proper. And then I guess, yeah, we'll go speak to some mages over here at the college. I hope they don't want us to join their college, because, well, I have no interest in doing so. Out of game, I know that you have to go through the bells and whistles of actually joining to at least, like, gain access, because there aren't, like, visitors passes, but we will likely not be doing anything with the College of Winterhold. Depends. We might, but we probably won't. Let's give these folks a little bit of a break. Let's give the folks of Winterhold a little bit of a break from the snow. Well, that didn't really work too well. Nope. Oh, geez. Just walk right into a stone. All right. Nope.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Information about an Elder Scroll? I seek knowledge of the Elder Scrolls.
Do you? It is true, there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls.
Oh, perfect.
But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic.
Oh.
A small test, if you will.
Would you grant entry to the Dragonborn?
Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that. Now, so the stories are true. You are Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other.
Perfect.
I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
No.
Across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Glad we straightened what out? I'm trying to make it a nicer day up here for you folks. No, I don't want to join your college. I simply seek knowledge of the Elder Scrolls. I'm not a magician. I'm not a wizard. Like, I came here for a very specific purpose. I need some information about the Elder Scrolls. That's it. That's all. Mirabelle. Nope.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course.
Oh, Thalmor.
I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim. Alduin will receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
There we go. That cleared it up a bit.
The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good.
Another one?
Then we're done.
Mirabelle.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you.
Another new student.
No,
I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately.
I'm not a new student.
Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
No, fine. Let's have a look around.
Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings.
Okay.
The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Yeah, I don't want to join your college. Like, can we just skip all this nonsense so I can go find the information I'm looking for, please? Like, I'm looking for information about the Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scrolls? Yes, no? Can you, oh boy. Alright, well, apparently Jacoby has to get the full tour. Like I said, out of game, I know that we have to go through this, but...
Housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Alright, so no shouts. You got it. Okay, Hall of Attainment. Let's check it out. Not that we will ever be back here again, but it's probably something at least worthwhile to check out at the very least, I guess, if we have to.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is just absolutely annoying. That's one thing I do wish that that Bethesda would have included in the original game, is to be able to come to the college without actually having to go through this whole nonsense of joining the college.
Esteemed wizards.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I promise you I'm not going to learn anything from Tolfdir. Come on. Hello, sir.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
No, we have not.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Fair enough.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yep. Mirabelle.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Okay.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Oh, goodness. All right. So go listen to Tolfdir. This is such a waste of everybody's time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the last Dragonborn. I am really trying hard to save the world here, and you are stifling my every attempt. Falmore pig. Tolfdir.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
I imagine Jacoby's just spacing out at this point, like, come on, can I just talk to somebody who has the information I need? Do I really need to listen to this old guy talk about magic? I don't care.
What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
Mages.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think you should shut your mouth and tell me about the Elder Scrolls. I'm not really sure what to think.
Not going to weigh in either way?
Nope.
I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
No, not at all.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there...
Let's see, it must be restoration then. Yep.
I'll cast a spell at you, and you... Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, good. So this is going to be
please,
glitchy.
just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby.
Oh, you're the reason I couldn't get in there. Okay.
I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Nope. Tolfdir? Tolfdir?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man...
Okay, is there anybody...
I have many.
Let's see, said the Arcanium. Let's go speak to the librarian. If there's anybody who would know anything about an Elder Scroll, you would think it would be a librarian. So let's just see. I'm really hoping that we don't actually have to go through the ruins of Sarthal in order to get dialogue options to talk to people about Elder Scrolls. Let's see.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Yes. I'm looking for an Elder Scroll. That's such a dumb question. But yeah, I am.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Well, why don't you tell me more? How about that?
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
A price for what, the knowledge?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods.
Okay. So, do you have one around?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
What about the Dragonborn?
What about? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Sure.
All right, then.
Yeah, go find some books for me. That's fine by me. At least give me something to go off of, please.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
What do we got? Ruminations. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna read through this one just now, because it's a little bit of a longer read. I guess it's not too bad. And the effects. I guess, yeah, we can take that. And we can take that. Cool. All right.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
This Ruminations book is incomprehensible.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Okay. So I guess we need to head out to find this Septimus Cygnus, I guess? Sounds like that's what we should be doing. So yeah, definitely guys, we're not going to be messing around with too much of anything going on here in the College of Winterhold. I'm not going to go to we're not going to be doing that. Learn the location, so I need to find Septimus Cygnus. So yeah, we're just going to go see if we can find this Septimus Cygnus fellow, or at least wherever he was residing in the ice fields, and see if he has any information for us that might be helpful in locating this Elder Scroll. But yeah, we're not going to be messing around with the College of Winterhold. I was thinking about possibly doing it at the beginning of this Let's Play, but I really don't think it fits. You know, Jacoby, really the only magic he's using is the dragon shouts, so not really his style to join up with the mages and worry about all of that stuff. We're not too concerned. We're not too concerned with any of that. So we are not going to bother actually properly joining the college. I mean, yes, we have technically joined the college now, but we're not going to actually go through and do any quests for them here. We're literally just going to head on down. Oh, look, what, some iron? Yep, some iron. We're literally just going to head on down into the frozen wastes here and see if we can't locate Septimus Cygnus. Now, yes, obviously we have a map marker, but we were really only given just the most vague of, you can't even really call it directions, just that he headed somewhere out into the ice fields. So maybe a good place to check. Oh, more wolves. Okay. Fire breath. Missed that one. Did I get the other one at least? Yep, got the other one at least. So let's just head out to, oh goodness, it is frigid out here. We want to keep our head above water so we don't get trapped beneath the ice. But let's head out to this first little landmass and see if we can find anything out here. So we gotta head out into the ice fields. So it's probably gonna be beyond these first few islands, I would imagine. And yes, I mean, I am clearly heading in the direction of the map marker, but I mean, I think it stands to reason. You know, we came down off the college there, headed out onto these islands, and are just basically just heading out into, well, we're just heading out into the ice fields best we can. Workers, hello? So let's head out a little bit further. I see an island just out there, and maybe that will be somewhere close to what we're looking for. See if we can locate this Septimus Cygnus. Ah, I do see a boat. That's always promising. Let's see. With our luck, we'll get out here and it's a bunch of bandits or something like that, right? How'd you even get a boat out here? Anything in the boat to tell us any information? No, not really. Said he found a Dwemer artifact. Well, according to the game, this is Septimus Cygnus Outpost. But before we get into that, I think we might as well face this way. We can see Jacoby's handsome face. All right. Well, that was kind of a silly episode, having to go through all that nonsense at the college. I was hoping we could circumvent some of that and maybe at least go talk to Septimus Cygnus. But I think that that'll be a good thing to do on the next episode. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with Jacoby. If you haven't already, please leave a like, a subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment below. We are responding to all the comments. We like to interact with you guys, see what you guys like about the shows. And yeah, the more support you guys give us, the more variety of shows we can put out here. So like I said, please leave a like and a subscribe. Drop a comment below. And thanks again for hanging out. And I will see you all on the next episode.